All right, welcome to the boys championship game here at Colebrook Academy and Elementary School for the 5th, 6th grade Kiwanis Club Tournament Championship for 2025. As you can see on the break screen here, I've added the tournament leaders for points per game. Going into this championship game, each team has a few players that have found their way onto this top 10 list. Cade Kennison with 13.3 points per game. Hunter Burns with 9.7 points per game so far in the tournament. Anthony Rosito, 8.3. Corbin Champagne Clark, 4.3. Lucas Demers, 3.7. Joe Eldridge, 2.7. And Chase Burns, 2 points per game. We'll be back here. The clock says 2.5 minutes until start time. We will see you then.
Okay, and welcome to this championship game on YouTube. We have the Colebrook Mohawks versus the Groveton Eagles. Colebrook will lose the tip to Groveton. Here comes Burns. Burns kicks it out. Kennison's three, just off. Hustle for the rebound. Rosito gets it. And now Rosito brings it up. Colebrook dropped to Groveton earlier in the day, so they might have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder against Groveton.
Turnover for Colebrook right there. One thing Colebrook's going to have to do, they're going to have to rebound the basketball to compete with these guys, because you know Groveton's going to go to the hole, but they're also going to go to the boards hard.
Yeah, and Groveton trying to win the championship after dropping it last year to Berlin by 1 point in a thriller.
Burns gets it back. Kennison. That
Fake.
shot doesn't go. Champagne Clark gets a rebound out to Eldridge.
and one.
Whoa, what a move by Eldridge. Off the glass and the basket. So he's going to get a free throw. A chance to convert the three-point play.
Second one just off. Champagne Clark almost got that rebound. Kennison passes it over. Finds Demers. Demers kicks it over to Burns. Burns gets triple teamed. His shot's up. That's just off. Rosito. Eldridge gets another rebound. He's pushing the pace. He'll trip, but it stays with the Mohawks. Colbrook running their inbounds play. Eldridge to inbound. Burns has it. Out now. It's going to be a fight for the ball. Champagne Clark was able to get there, and Colbrook had to get back on defense, even though they were right at that half-court line. Kennison swings it over to Demers. Demers over to his teammate. Eldridge almost had another steal. And there's going to be a foul on Eldridge.
That was Colin Shannon. Whoops.
Colbrook has a 2-0 lead right now. Gets inside to Kennison. Kennison brings it out. Spins back in. Eldridge right on him. Champagne Clark tries to block it, but Kennison able to get it over. Now Rosito brings it up.
Pretty sweet move right there by Cade Kennison. We're tied at 2.
Yep, now Burns with it. Colbrook's going to have to figure out how to stop him because he's Groveton's #1 leading scorer. Kuhn over to Burns, over to Clark. Clark finds Rosito wide open on the baseline. His shot's up. That's just off. Gets his own board. Spins, gets it over to Eldridge. Eldridge, he'll drive in, and he is fouled.
You know, right there, that's when Colbrook is at their best, I think. Excellent ball movement right there. Almost everybody touched the ball on that possession, and that's when they do well instead of just coming down and settling for, might have a drive to the hoop, might have a hole, and they did very well in that possession. Didn't score, but they drew the foul. They drew another foul right there.
Yep. And as Logan pointed out, they're going to have to find a way to stop Cade Kennison.
Yep.
Nobody's really been able to stop him so far. He's at 42 points for the tournament with that last bucket.
Oh, well, how about I throw this out there? What they're going to have to do, because you're not going to stop him. He's that good. You're going to have to limit him, but what you're going to have to do, the thing that if you're the Colbrook coaching staff, I would almost think is somehow if you can limit Burns as well, because it seems like if one of them isn't scoring, the other one is. They really feed off each other. So, yeah, we'll have to see. So far, so good, but we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, St. Cyr, that's just off. Eldridge lets it. No, Eldridge doesn't let it go out.
Eldridge got bumped a little bit, but he keeps on going.
Zito over to Kuhn. Kuhn drives, kicks over. Burns, he likes those shots.
Ooh.
That's just off.
Kennison with the rebound. Look at that pass.
And there was going to be a foul.
You know, that was a good job. I actually thought Chase Burns was going to get his hand on that. That's something that, you know, the other teams haven't been able to do today, is to have somebody kind of like a free safety and be able to, you know, deflect that pass or at least do something when Kennison throws it. Chase is right there. He must have just missed it. He was able to get that pass through. At this level, that's pretty incredible. There's Burns.
It's good defense on Burns. That shot's just off. Champagne Clark up to Eldridge. Eldridge will bring it up for Colebrook. Eldridge spins over to Rosito. The younger Kennison tipped it, and the other Kennison got it. Stolen by Johnson made a good defensive play. Eldridge now with it. Slows it down, drives in, kick out. Champlain Clark up to Rosito. He pops a 3. That's just off.
Good battle on the boards right there, but Groveton, Kennison wins it.
Rosito just took it right out of Kennison's hands. Eldridge on the break. He shoots and scores. Eldridge with all 4 of Colebrook's points.
Eldridge. He's come a long ways from having that shot to the nose in the bloody uniform this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one thing I think that's helping Colebrook here is they're using their height advantage.
Yeah.
Pretty well, especially on the offensive end, getting second chance baskets. We've seen that kind of hurt our varsity squad a little bit, giving up too many second chance baskets and not getting enough of their own. So it's good to see these young guys, taking advantage of their height, the height that they have here.
Yeah, Groveton turned it over. Rosito up top. Sends it over to Eldridge, stolen by Kennison. Kennison going coast to coast, and he'll get it.
Cade Kennison ties it up at 4 with 5:40 left here in this first half.
I thought Rosito had a good chance to maybe deflect it, but Kennison was able to get that through Eldridge and Rosito. Eldridge with it. Looking for Rosito. Kennison knocks it out of bounds.
He has a lot of energy. He's in the middle of every play on the court.
Yeah. Eldridge
you see some of the kids. They're out there. They're tired a little bit. You can see right now this has been a pretty quick first half.
Yeah, Rosito pump fakes a 3. He drives, shoots, and scores. Rosito, that was a very tough shot.
Yeah, that was. He got to shoot his roll right there.
Yeah, so 6-4, Colebrook lead. Swinging around, Rosito. Burns drives, shoots. That's just off. Johnson, a good rebound. Foul on Kennison. Kuhn inbound it to Rosito now. Just halfway through this first half. Rosito brings it up, passes it over to Eldridge. Eldridge finds Johnson. He shoots. Just off.
And I do like to point out the fouls here. That was a nice pass up by Demers. And we do have another foul. I like to point these out here because we now went to halves. Do you think it's still going to be, it should be 5 now, or do you think it'll still be 7? We're not sure.
I would think it would be 5, but let me check.
But either way, Groveton has 4, and that is Colebrook's 3rd that they just picked up with 4:42 to play here.
Yep. So we have our...
Tyler is still 7.
All right, I was wondering.
Half, yep.
It makes sense because we got some fouls here on the court, so we want to see if that's going to play any effect here.
Yeah, Rosito with it. Kicks over to Frizzell. Frizzell posts up. Tries to get a pass. Looks for some help. Jump ball. Stays with the Mohawks.
Brazil had some big minutes in that game against Berlin, especially on the offensive glass here.
Colebrook runs their play. Frizzell gets it. Over to Clark. His free throw line jumper's up, and it was good. Took a little roll, but it still dropped in. Now Kennison brings it up, down 4. Kuhn right at the half-court line guarding Kennison. Kennison drives in, shoots, and he'll go line for 2.
The foul is on. Is it on Kuhn? It's at 1-4, I think. Maybe?
Yeah, I think it's Kuhn. First one's good. Second one's up. Second one's just off. Rosito with the board.
So Colebrook with a 3-point lead. Chance to extend it.
Yeah, now Rosito somehow saved that from being a backcourt. Kuhn with it. Over to Eldridge. Now Colebrook slows it down a little bit. Eldridge drives in, shoots, and it'll be jump ball.
Boy, good job defensively right there by Burns, Logan.
Yeah. Kuhn, no, not Kuhn. Kennison to bring it up.
Him and Demers, there we go, a little give and go. Look at this move to the hoop. And basket.
That's Kennison for you.
Wow. Nice little move right there by Cade Kennison.
Yeah, Rosito over to Kuhn. Kuhn spins, looks for some help. Throws it to Clark. His shot's up. Just off.
Here goes Burns. He's got Kennison with him.
Good defense by the Mohawks.
He's open for three.
Well, that was tough.
Bang.
Kennison already up at 10 points.
And guess what? All of a sudden, Groveton's got the 10-8 lead.
Yeah, Kennison has all of Groveton's points. Eldridge looks for some help. It's going to be a foul.
St. Cyr coming in for Groveton, and Burns coming in for Colebrook.
See what Colebrook's lineup can do. Eldridge to inbound. Finds Rosito on the baseline. That shot's just off. Now Kennison on the break. Kicks it up. Rosito intercepts that one.
Good anticipation by Rosito right there.
Now Kuhn over to Burns. Burns finds Eldridge. Eldridge thinks about the shot. He'll drive in. Looks for Frizzell. That pass just a little offline. Going to Groveton. Yep. Burns' shot is up, just off. Good job by Colebrook to force him to shoot that one. It'll be Colebrook possession.
Colebrook with the ball, trailing by 2. Seemed like they had control of this first half for a few minutes there. But
2 quick shots. Kuhn over to Burns. Burns up top to Eldridge. That's almost picked off. Eldridge finds Champagne Clark over to Rosito. Rosito, heel drive, shoots. And he will go to the line for 2.
that foul's on Treston Stevens.
First one's good.
10-9, 2:04 left in this first half. Second one, rolls around, doesn't go. Burns with a rebound.
He'll push it.
Oh, he's got Kennison.
Ooh. That shot's just off. Groveton able to get their own rebound. Burns' shot is up. That's partially blocked, I think. Champagne Clark might have gotten his fingertips on it. Rosito, Kennison comes up right behind him. Rosito drives, shoots. In and out. Fight for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Going 2. Groveton.
1:39 left in this first half.
Rosito gets the steal. Over to Kuhn. Kuhn drives, shoots, just off. Rosito's put back. Is in. Rosito gives Colebrook the lead.
And Colebrook takes 11-10 lead. Look at that move right there by Kennison.
That's very nice shifty move. Rosito up to Burns. That's intercepted by St. Cyr. Rosito, Kennison's layup is good. Back and forth in this first half.
Oh, you got that right, Logan. Now Groveton with a 1-point lead. You can't take a defensive stand off. 40 seconds left. Here's Rosito driving. That doesn't go. Burns with another rebound in the hands of Kennison. He's got St. Cyr down there.
That's almost stolen. Burns loses it in between his feet. Champagne Clark up to Rosito. Now under Under 30 seconds left. Eldridge drives, shoots. That's
Eldridge.
just off.
That runner comes up just short. Here goes Burns, down to 15 seconds. Look at that move.
That's just off. Rebound by Burns. Speaking of Burns, Rosito sees the clock. He'll take it. Rosito shoots. That's just off. St. Cyr to Kennison. Kennison at the buzzer. That's just a little off. So at halftime, your score, Colebrook 11, Groveton 12. We'll be back here in a minute. And we're back. Colebrook with possession. Burns has it up top, kicks it over to Eldridge. That pass is intercepted by Groveton. Now Kennison with it, who had 12 points in the first half. He has all of Groveton's points in this game. Let's see if Colebrook can shut down.
Well, you know, one of the things that Colebrook's got to be conscious of is if Groveton was to go on a run. They can't afford Groveton to go on a run and get this big.
Burns with the steal. Burns will go. His shot's up, just off.
Kennison with another rebound.
Kennison is fouled on the way to the basket.
Kennison at the line. Body language on Colebrook early on here. They're only down one. I don't know why. First one's good. 2-point lead for Groveton.
Second one's up, second one's in. Colebrook down by 3 now. Rosito brings it up now. Down to 9 minutes left. Good screen set. Rosito's shot is up. That's just off. Go out of
Grofton with
bounds.
the rebound, and Kennison loses it.
Eldridge to inbound, trying to help Colebrook cut the deficit to either one or nothing. Gets it out to Rosito. Rosito spins, shoots, and one.
Wow, tough shot right there, Rosito, and he's fouled.
So that's definitely possibly, if Rosito hits this, a momentum shifter.
And he hits it. We're tied at 14 with 8:50 left.
Kennison, drive, shoots. That's just off. Rebound by Eldridge. Kennison looks like he's about to sneak. Timeout. Colebrook will be back here in a minute. And we're back. Colebrook with possession. Rosito over to Kuhn. Kuhn over to Frizzell. Frizzell back to Kuhn. Up top to Burns. Finds Rosito. Rosito kicks it inside to Johnson. Now Burns with it. Drives. Looks for some help. He gets it. Jump ball. Gonna stay with the Mohawks.
Looks like the Mohawks are going to try to run an offense here and kind of use time on the clock.
Yeah, that's smart. Trying to kill some clock. Rosito gets it on the baseline. Rosito drives back in, shoots, blocked by Kennison. Johnson brings the good defensive pressure. Kennison's floater's up. That is just off. Lets it go out. Mohawks possession. Kuhn to give it to Rosito. Rosito brings it up.
8 minutes left.
Over to Kuhn. Kuhn drives, shoots, just off. Kennison pushes. Good pass over. That shot's just off.
Boy, good lead pass right there by Cade Kennison. Grofton couldn't finish, but they keep the ball. Eldridge and Clark back in. Frizzell and Burns get a breather.
Good defense by Johnson. Johnson able to get that steal. And now Rosito with it. He's got two behind him. Rosito gets doubled. Champagne Clark just off. Eldridge's shot gets blocked and it'll stay on this side.
Eldridge inbounds the ball for Colebrook. 7:36 left. Tied at 14.
Yeah, Rosito drive, shoots. That's just off. Fight for the rebound. Grofton got it. Now Kennison to push. Kicks it up. St. Cyr with some space. His shot's up and good. So now two of
Colton St. Cyr.
Now two of Grofton's players have scored this game.
Rosito, Champagne Clark, Eldridge.
Back over. Champagne Clark drives, spins, kicks over to Kuhn. Kuhn able to keep it. Back to Champagne Clark. He drives. He kicks it up top to Eldridge. Eldridge has it over to Rosito. Rosito, heel drive, shoot. That's just off. St. Cyr with the rebound.
Here
now
comes
Kennison. Nice bounce pass in, blocked. Barely just tipped by Eldridge. Johnson saves it. Now Rosito to push it.
Johnson sent some big minutes here in this second half of Colebrook.
Yep. Rosito, that'll be blocked by Kennison.
Maddox Kennison coming in for Grofton. Jackson Williams gets a breather. 6:33 left. Grofton by 2, 16-14. Championship game.
We'll go out off of Colebrook. Zito was the last one to touch it.
Demers did a good job defensively getting in that passing lane right there.
Still anyone's game at the moment. That shot's up. That's just off. Rebounded by Johnson, but he steps on the line.
Grofton got a break there. That ball could have been out on them.
Yeah. That shot's up.
Demers hits that shot. Lucas Demers. All of a sudden, Grofton's up by 4. This is where Colebrook has to be careful.
Yep, now Kuhn looks for some help. Toss up in the air. Rosito with it now. Rosito drives, shoots, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Burns gets set to come back in for Colebrook. That would be Chase Burns.
Cool. Rosito hits the first one.
Johnson gets a big hand. He had some big minutes here for Colebrook in this second half. Rosito misses the second. Demers.
Good defense by Rosito and Champagne Clark to tip that one out of bounds. Get inside. Demers shot is good. Not Demers, that is Burns.
Hunter Burns. He's been quiet, but you knew it was a matter of time before he get on the scoreboard. All of a sudden, Grofton's got a 5-point lead.
Burns' shot is
Chase
good.
Burns comes right back with a hoop.
Burns drains that one for Colebrook. Kennison, he's driving, shoots. Just off. Rosito with the rebound. Colebrook can push it now. They got a little bit of momentum with them. Rosito passes it over. That is stolen by St. Cyr.
Here come the Eagles. Demers up top.
Kennison.
3.
That was impressive. Burns was right in his face. That could have gone either way. Now Rosito to bring it up. Over to Eldridge. And he loses that one out of bounds.
That pass was off. Eldridge did all he do, keep that in.
Got Burns with the rebound. Kennison kind of just hanging around. Rosito with it now. Spins. Rosito over inside to Eldridge. His shot's up. That's just off. St. Cyr with the rebound. Good defense. That shot by Kennison. Just off. Rebound by Kuhn. And now Rosito to bring it up. Colebrook down by 6. Kuhn over to Champagne Clark. He drives, shoots, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I like how Colebrook ran the ball there, getting it back down the court. Trying to get this thing turned around a little bit.
First one's just off. The second one goes in.
Grofton by 5.
Kennison brings it. Nope. Demers brings it up. Stolen. Almost stolen. Rosito gets the steal. And he has it. Pops a 3. That's just off. Rosito trying to cut the game to a 1-possession lead. Kennison. That pass just a little high. It goes 2. Colebrook. Timeout. Grofton. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Left. Colbrook with the ball. They trail by 5. Rosito bringing it up. Mohawks need a basket. Chase Burns shot long. Oh, good hustle by
Kuhn.
He just couldn't keep it in bounds. So Groveton will get the ball. Burns shot. That's long.
Oh, wow. That. It's got to hurt, but he looks like he's good.
Kennison deflected that ball back to throw it off a Mohawk. Might just have
That's
hit in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
But Champagne Clark is good. Here's Rosito off the glass. 3-point game. If you're Colbrook, you need to make a stop here.
Rosito at 11. That shot's up by 11. Rebounded by Rosito. Rosito brings it up. Kicks over to Champagne Clark. He drives in, kicks out. Rosito, his shot's up. It's
and
good.
He hits it. 23-22.
Rosito in the clutch. He's up to 13. Good defense by the Mohawks. Eldridge
There's a
with the
steal
steal.
by Eldridge.
Eldridge, he's going coast to coast himself. He kicks it over, and there's going to be a traveling violation. Under 3 minutes left to go now.
The second half, Colbrook's almost there, hasn't been quite able to get there. They need to make a stop here. Less than 3 minutes, down to 2:47 left.
Yeah, Eldridge and
Oh,
Kuhn
Demers.
right there. Burns drives, and there's going to be a foul. This one's going down the wire. This game was set to start at 5:20, but we started a little earlier, but now we are just hitting the 5:20 mark.
And one thing you look at as we get down here with 2:40 left, there's no foul trouble situation as far as the bonus for either team. There's Burns wide open. Shot doesn't go. Eldridge, good job getting that rebound.
Now Kuhn brings it up over to Rosito. Rosito backcourt violation. So it's still anybody's game at the minute. Kuhn brings on the half-court pressure on Kennison. Kennison trying to get by. Good defense. That's almost stolen. Rosito almost had the block, but that's up and
that
in.
basket right there by Williams. Jackson Williams. That's a big, big basket here. Getting down to the 2-minute mark.
Eldridge pump fake shoots. That's blocked.
Here comes Groveton.
Kennison spins on Burns, shoots, and he will go to the line for 2. That's not a shooting foul. Being sideline inbounds. Passes that one in, Kennison. Eldridge tried to get the steal. Kick it around, Burns shot is up. That's just off. That fight for the rebound, Groveton able to get it. Kennison outside, nobody sees him. That shot's just off. Rosito with the board. See what he can do. Colbrook down by 3. Rosito has it, drives, kicks over to Burns. Burns takes the screen from Rosito, but Kennison with the steal. He's going coast to coast. His shot's up and one. Kennison at 19.
1:28 left. That one could be the backbreaker. He misses a free throw. Here comes Colbrook, not wasting any time.
Yeah, Rosito shoots. That's just off. And now Kennison, he's going to slow it down.
As he should.
Yeah, Colbrook's going to need 2 clutch possessions. But Kennison, that shot's in. That might be the one that seals it. But who knows? Rosito over to Burns. Burns stops, kicks it over. Rosito's 3 is up, just off. Kuhn with the rebound. And a traveling violation, 50 seconds left.
Official Ryan Call getting the work out. I wonder how long they could do that, tossing it from one end of the gym to the other and have him chase it.
Eldridge out to Kuhn. Kuhn over to Burns, and he's fouled.
And you know that's not what Coach Curry Pelletier wanted right there.
No, foul on Kennison. Probably one of their best on-ball defenders. Eldridge kicks it over. Kuhn. That's Champagne Clark. He shoots. He scores. Champagne Clark cuts the lead. Kennison gets it. Colbrook with the full court press now. Burns trying to get a steal. Burns kicks it over. Good defense, and there will be a foul. 22.1 left. Colbrook's going to need.
They've got a couple more that they can use, too.
Yeah, timeout. Groveton. We'll be back here in a second. Okay, we are back. Groveton to inbound. 22.1 left in the game. Let's see what Colbert can draw up on defense. Eldridge just smacks him on the back and fouls. Yeah, Kennison fouled. He will go to the line.
And now they're in the bonus.
Colbert still has one timeout left to use. First one's just off. Second one's in. Now Rosito will bring it up. Kennison fouls. Now Rosito has it. Rosito up to Burns. Burns shoots a three. That's it! Kennison gets foul. Oh, no foul. Foul on Kennison. Colbert.
What is a?
What is the score? It should be 27-37.
Should be 20. Should be 27 to 30, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're good. So this one's still anybody's game at the minute. See what Kennison does at the line. Colbert still has one timeout left to use.
What a shot by
Burns. Yeah, I know. He has some range. First one's in. Gives Groveton a little bit of a buffer.
That might be the one they needed.
That one's up. That one's also good. Colbrook's gonna need a miracle. Rosito brings it up. Over to Eldridge. Eldridge shoots. That's just off. And that will be your final. Groveton 32, Colbrook 27. Leading scorers for both teams for your winning Eagles: Cade Kennison with 24, Burns with 2, Demers with 2, St. Cyr with 2, and Williams with 2. And for Colebrook, Rosito with 13, Champagne with 5, Burns with 5, and Eldridge with 4. I will give it over to our producer for the rest of the stuff he has to say.
All right, and I'm putting together the list of the top scorers for the tournament. And I believe I have it set up. So I will read these off really quickly to everyone at home.
Before we get off
Tell Hayden.
championship trophies for the boys division, it's been a long weekend here, but there's a few people we'd like to thank. I'd like to thank those guys up at the table who broadcast every game this weekend. And we had quite a few viewers. We'd like to thank the officials. They did a good job all weekend. They put in a lot of time here. Everybody from the Boires Club that came and helped out. All the parents that brought food. I think everybody ate well this weekend. I don't want to check my sugar level right now. I'd like to thank all the Teen Club kids who came and helped us. Also, all the varsity athletes. They all gave up time this weekend to come in and help the younger kids. We'd like to thank all the fans from all the towns that came. Everybody was good here this weekend, but most of all, we'd like to thank the teams. We saw some good basketball this weekend. Yeah. I know Jenny Pizza doesn't have her voice, but we'd like to thank Jenny. She's our chairman for the Winter Carnival and did a lot of work for about 2 months getting this thing ready.
As these announcements go on, I would like to point out that these are our top scores updated here after the finals for the tournament.
As good as TV Garden down here on Colby Street. We're going to have a family skate next Saturday, 4 to 7. Anybody that wants to come, we're going to have music, fire, food, so that's going to be fun. We also got a box sled derby, 1 mile out on Route 26. It's the fastest course in New England in Dorman. So we're going to have that as well. So just some things coming up this month and everybody's invited. And also, just so everybody knows, this is the start of this week. Growth and Cobra. We'll be back down there. Not these guys, but Northeast Sports Network. I'll be there Friday night as we face each other again down there as well. So to give out the trophies, our Kiwanis president is Lindy Falconer. She's a Growth alumni and wanted to do this. So we're going to give out the championship trophy to the Growth Elementary boys. And now his players. And obviously you guys are going to get the trophy and bring it back to Curry, right? Good. How about Cade Kennison? Hunter Burns. Lucas Demers. Adrian Moore. Colton St. Cyr. Colin Shannon. Jackson Williams. Maddox Tennyson. Grayson Pelletier. James Anderton. And Tristan Stevens. The 56th grade champion Grove Eagles. And how about a shout out to that Colbert team for giving them a battle right down to the final buzzer. Once again, thank you everybody for this weekend. And if everybody can please help, if you can grab something to let me line in the bleachers on the way out.
All right, and thank you for tuning in. If you would like to like this video and subscribe, it helps our channel tremendously. And congratulations to the Groveton Eagles on their 5th, 6th grade Kiwanis Club tournament here. Have a great weekend, what is left of it.